fleshlight is in your ass and he's fucking it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's podcast.
Hi.
I'm Doug Schlabotnik.
I'm Baldwin.
And what's our first topic today?
I think the interest of the Harlem Shake
Nope,
videos.
we're not talking about Harlem Shake.
Why not
That's
Harlem
as much as
Shake?
we're talking about it. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Next topic.
Do you want to know why people do the
Next
Harlem Shake?
Topic.
Do you want to know why?
Nope, we're moving on to the next topic.
What is the next topic?
I don't care.
You-
As long as it's not the Harlem Shake.
Why can't it be the Harlem Shake?
Because it's the dumbest fucking YouTube thing.
But you know why people do it? It's just
I don't
for
care.
fun.
I don't care why people
For
do it. We're not
fun.
talking about that. We're talking about something else.
What else?
I don't care. What
You-
were you talking about on the news that you saw?
Well, it was CNN, and they were talking about this dumb cunt of a teacher who I wish would just burst into flames because she tried to bring, she tried to bring the victim down to where the bully was instead of bringing the bully up to where the victim was. And I hope she gets crabs in her vagina and they just come out of her eyeballs.
So what exactly happened? She tried
I was
to.
talking about the movie Bully. The movie Bully is a documentary about.
No, I get that. I got that part. But
yeah.
but what you were with the
This bully was beating the shit out of a kid in class, and this teacher pulls him apart, tells the victim to apologize to the bully. Yeah,
for what?
For being bullied. Yeah, this teacher was mentally handicapped
Apparently,
in every
Jesus
sense of the
Christ.
fucking word. And I look at that poster, and I think I know a better topic. Just to segue a lot of the new Oz. The
Oh,
Great and
yeah, I've
Powerful,
been
with
seeing
James
commercials.
Franco, Rachel, however you say your last name, Mina Kunis, and this new blonde bitch. I don't really know her name. I don't even care. I was reading something before you came over and picked me up. There was they spent $325 million making this movie. Yeah.
That's a pretty average big budget movie.
Well, Jack the Giant Slayer, the one that I predicted would do terrible, did terrible in the box office. I mean, apparently the story
Well,
was
how do you
alright.
make Jack and the Beanstalk into a full length movie?
They did it three
It's
times.
like what, 5 pages?
Yeah, they did it like 3 times, and every time was successful. Disney did one in like the 90s, and it was a real live action one.
Who cares?
Disney?
Apparently, and they're gonna
Because they
slaughter fucking Star Wars when they start making that movie.
Yeah, well, look at what they did to John Carver. That fucking failed. They
John
spent-
Carver?
Yeah, John Carver of Mars. The one that was like Star Wars meets Avatar, where U.S. Civil War general. It was.
Civil War general.
You don't remember that movie? It was
No.
based on Mars, and it had a normal long-haired, about like down to here, hair length, and he had this really shitty goatee.
You're not talking about John Carter?
John Carter, yeah.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna
Carver,
say, I was
Carter, whatever the
It's
fuck.
like, what the fuck are we talking
It was
yeah.
a terrible fucking movie to begin with.
John
I mean,
Carter.
yeah.
That was, Avatar meets stupid.
Star Wars, yeah.
No, just
And
stupid.
it was bad. Well, the book was good. The movie was bad, and they dumped $275 million into that. It tanked, and then Disney dumped $300 million.
And that's
into Jack.
the big problem with these big giant publishers is they want to make these huge things and they dump tons of money in it, so there's no possible way of making a decent gain unless they make billions.
Yeah. Well,
So that's why all these
you don't
like
have to make billions, but at the same
well,
time,
that's why all these little independent guys are going to like making games on phones where they spend like $5 making the game and get,
Well-
$1 for every person who buys it.
Yeah, it's like independent movies.
Right.
That's why you have film festivals.
Exactly.
Well, the problem is like I actually am looking forward to Oz the Great and Powerful.
I am too.
I like James Franco. He's great.
I think it'll be a beautiful movie. First of all, just the commercials look gorgeous.
Yeah, my dad thought for some reason the movie was only going to be in 3D, which I don't think you can do that
I
yet.
would hate that.
Yeah. I can't do it. I have astigmatism. My right eye would freak out the entire time. And it does.
I just am not a fan of. I mean, 3D's okay.
Like IMAX 3D would be badass because you
yeah,
have like
but,
that 800-foot screen to
but
view everything.
It's not refined enough to make it
No.
so you have to have it.
Well, it's like everybody bitching about The Hobbit and 48 frames per second. I'm like, well, no shit, you
It's
can't.
but
do 48
with
frames
but
per
with
second.
The Hobbit, you only saw it at that rate in specific theaters. Like the one that you went to, that theater, I can almost guarantee
No,
did not
didn't
have
have
it. But
Well,
like if you go to the one that's the Rave here,
Yeah.
it has it. It's got that.
I don't know, maybe AMC
Super
did.
high digital definition. Blah blah
Well,
blah blah.
Dolby
blah.
7.2.
Yeah.
Whatever fuck they want to, whatever number they want to throw at you. But I mean, the only thing about it is that 48 frames per second is the gag factor, with the whole object stationary, everything else moving around it,
Yeah.
and your mind can't do that because it's focusing on one object at the same time. Everything else around it is moving.
Yeah, because everything it's been at 30 for a long
No,
time.
28.
28?
24. Yeah, 24 frames per second.
I could have sworn it was more than that.
Mm-mm. Video games are more, but movies have always been at 24, because the next step is 48.
So they just doubled it.
Well, that's where you get the whole stationary object, everything else moving effect, which human minds aren't advanced enough. Fuck, we're not even close enough to being able to understand that.
Yeah, I
shit.
still haven't even seen that movie yet, so I don't know.
It's really good. It is. I'm buying it when it comes out on DVD.
I'm sure it's good. I just haven't seen
Since
it.
I don't have to waste money on gas and an oil change, I'm gonna have plenty of money for. Well, I'm gonna hope that I do, because if I pass this fucking $135 test I gotta take, then I won't have to waste a shit ton of money. Because if
Yeah.
I pass all the tests, I mean, I told you that if I fail any of those tests, it's $65 a fucking test. Which, by the way, kids, if you want to be an education major, just imagine that you have to pay $135 to take more classes.
That's why you should become something that actually gets real money.
Well,
Like
I'm
an
not in it
accountant.
for the fucking money. Oh Jesus, sitting at a desk for the rest of my life.
What?
At least with band music, I'm going to be standing up all the time, or at least most of the time. And I'm going to be actually moving and into it. And I'll be doing college. I'm not going to be sitting at a fucking high school. And then one day, yeah,
Better
maybe
yet,
if I
middle
have enough
school.
money, I'll be, oh God, don't even mention middle school, but, one day if I actually get enough money, I'll build my own fucking lesson studio. And then just live the rest of my days smoking cigars and telling
Like a
kids they suck.
boss. All right, so what else
But-
do we... Oops. Bumped my
Jeez.
shit. What else do we got on the chopping block today?
What's on the chopping block? Well, I don't know, but the main idea is, well, not to. I don't want to leave the subject too far, but for Oz Great and Powerful, just kind of. I don't want to. I'm not going to do an expectations for it,
You should.
but
You might as well.
it's coming out this Friday though. That's the problem. I'd have to make one
Oomph.
today.
Yeah.
But it's one of those movies that are so big that my puny fuck words aren't going to mean shit.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll do great.
I'm hoping it'll do great, because Jack and the Giant Slayer.
Well,
I think,
regardless
got
of
48
if it
million.
does good or not in the box office, I'm
Yeah.
probably still going to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, and it's rated PG, even though some critics have already said it kind of pushes the PG-13. But you know what? Disney's kind of done that,
Oh,
like the
no.
Lone Ranger coming out. The one
It's
with
not
Johnny
like making something G and it's pushing R.
yeah, well, by Patton Oswalt standards, softcore porn language. I'm gonna fill your hoo-ha with goof juice. So that'll be something you can put at the front.
All right.
But yeah, it's gonna do good.
The couple of things we're looking forward to for sure is the Oz the Great and Powerful
Yeah.
and BioShock Infinite.
Oh, Evil Dead too, but
Yeah, but BioShock Infinite more.
yeah. Well, video game. Well, if we want to go into that, yeah, BioShock.
When does
Infinite.
Evil Dead even come out?
It comes out this month, but God
Oh.
forbid, I'm gonna kick my own ass for not knowing the date. It's probably next Friday,
Yeah.
honestly. And if it is
Regardless,
I
I
get
might
paid that
just
day.
wait until that one comes out.
on DVD,
Yeah.
I
But BioShock Infinite,
Yeah.
looking the fuck forward to that one. That one comes out
and
on
now that
the
I'm actually gonna have
23rd,
26th.
6th. I
Yeah,
always,
the last
I always
Tuesday
fuck
this
that up.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because you got God of War Ascension that comes out next Tuesday.
Yeah, I just saw the live action for that one.
I love that live action trailer.
That's
I don't know
pretty
how
good.
many fucking times I've watched it. I actually screen capped his look right at the end where he just gives that "I'm gonna rape everything around me."
And there's
Look-
a lot around him.
Oh yeah. Oh, that ain't shit. That ain't shit compared to the third one. When you played the third one, man, the battles in that are just
I'm
fucking
still,
minuscule compared.
still
to,
working towards the second one.
Yeah, but
Not towards, through.
but BioShock Infinite. I mean, you've told me that you haven't looked up much, and from
No, I've been purposely not looking up stuff for that. The stuff that I really like, I don't look up stuff because I just end up getting disappointed in the
Yeah.
end.
well,
Because
I'm always
publishers and developers will say so much more than actually happens.
No. Well, I mean, look at God
It's
of War.
gonna have
God of War
lasers
has
and
God of War has, if you want a good one, that game alone has always had the perfect strategy, where they show you the first 30 minutes of the game, and the first 30 minutes is always epic.
Yeah, I
know?
just I don't know if I'm gonna get that one right away.
I wouldn't. I'd wait, but
Yeah, like
it's a game that
BioShock, I'm getting right away.
yeah, and with God of War, there's no multiplayer for BioShock Infinite, but there is multiplayer for God of War.
There shouldn't.
And, well, okay, but here's the thing: a lot of
Who's the publisher for
Santa Monica, the same people who have done Ghosts of Sparta
Yeah.
and Chains of Olympus. They did the PSP.
Do you know who the publisher is for BioShock?
2K?
So same people who did.
It's the same people who did. I mean, Kevin Levine, Ken
Yeah.
Levine. Sorry, he did the first BioShock. 'Cause
Right.
He gave
And-
BioShock
and-
2 to somebody else.
and 2K is the same.
Well,
that
there's
did
2K
Borderlands.
Boston, Austria. It's all over the world.
Right.
But he owns, I think, 2K Boston.
I've
but-
not had as many problems with 2K as I have with EA and Ubisoft.
Well, 2K made Borderlands 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier.
I mean, their marketing scheme has worked.
Well, as long as
not
they
on
don't
the top of my head, can I
force
think of 2 games?
as long as they don't force feed multiplayer, I'm okay.
I don't think there is any multiplayer in BioShock Infinite. They
The
haven't
last I
said-
heard, they shit canned it.
Yeah, they canned the entire idea, and that's why they've been pushing this fucking date back so many times.
Well, it's
is
just
'cause-
didn't BioShock 2 have multiplayer?
yeah, it was
And
really
wasn't
bad.
it terrible?
It was unwanted. That was the problem. Was because
Oh well, unwanted.
first off, the story for BioShock 2 was just, bleh.
well,
You went back to the same place.
I've never played a worse tacked-on multiplayer than Rage's multiplayer.
I don't know. Dead Space 2 was kind of shit because if you
It was.
if you didn't start playing it day one, you got your ass whooped
But-
every game.
But you remember when we first
was-
went on to Rage's multiplayer, and it was laughable.
The
I mean,
co-op was fun though. The co-op
it
killing
was, but
missions
it
were
wasn't.
fun.
Awesome.
The racing was shit.
Yeah, the co-op was all right, but it wasn't. I mean, I've
It
played
wasn't
better
whole
co-op.
disc necessary. Like
Yeah,
it
like
could've
I'm
been-
still waiting to play the Dead Space 3 co-op.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
we will once.
Yeah,
That'll probably have
it's
to
the
wait till
only reason
summer.
I haven't sold that fucking game back.
Yeah, you have your problems with it, but from what I've read, I'll enjoy it because But BioShock Infinite, I've actually already kind of predicted how this game is going to end, and I don't want to say it to you because you haven't read anything. But I mean, you know about the time distortions, right?
I literally know nothing.
Okay. Well, to peek into the game,
I don't want to hear anything.
it
nothing.
deals.
Nope.
Well,
nothing.
okay.
Nothing.
Here's-
Don't want to hear about it. All I know
No,
is that
this
it's a
is
city
about
in
God
the
of War.
sky,
Yeah.
and that's all I want to know.
Well, and you've seen the Murder of Crows. You saw that. Yeah. If you read the Game Informer when they came out, they had the
Nope.
Murder of Crows. Yeah.
No, I didn't
just-
read it.
You didn't read that issue?
No, I
It's a great
skip
issue.
over everything that has to do with BioShock
But-
Infinite.
So
I'll read it
I
all
don't
when
know
I
what-
play it.
I don't know what it is about God of War and BioShock, but they're sharing the same common theme of time.
Yeah. Well, I think the only thing I know about Infinite is one character that has like giant weird ear things that can hear you but is blind.
Screamer. He's like
Yeah.
a Boy Scout. It's kind of creepy looking. The
Yeah, that's
sirens
the
are way
only thing
worse.
I've seen is that.
Yeah.
And the chick.
Well, you've probably seen one of the commercials.
No, I haven't seen a commercial yet.
Really?
Yeah, the only game
I don't even
commercial
watch
I've
that much
seen.
TV, and I see more commercials.
Well, do you look them up online? Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you
Really?
do.
Really?
Yeah, you
That's
do.
what I do with my free time.
I bet
oh,
you
I
have.
wonder what great
I bet
commercials.
you have. You've looked up the Ascension one. How else would you have screen capped it?
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, see,
Yeah.
that one got
Yeah.
leaked. That
Uh-huh.
one also
No.
got
Yeah.
peaked to me.
Looked
like
it up.
the Dead Space 3.
Looked it up.
I didn't type it
You
in.
looked it up.
No, it's on my front page.
You looked. Oh, what? Regardless, you saw it online.
Yeah, and I wanted to look at it, and it
Nope.
was fucking amazing.
Cheated.
Ascension
Cheated.
had nothing in that trailer besides like Kratos' humanity, which I'll talk about that when I do an expectation of God of War. So, and it's not about the game.
Expectation. Lots of people are going to die. That's my expectation.
No, I'm not talking about. Talking about the man who is Kratos, because there's been
I don't
this.
give a fuck about Kratos.
I do.
Well, that's you.
I love that development of that character. Everybody's always bleh this and bleh that. And once you play God of War 3, I mean, you'll see more of his human side. Even though everyone will say, well, he stomps and kills and murders.
Right now,
everybody.
he's just a pissed off rage monster.
Yeah. There's kind of a reason to that, which we'll be explained in the third one. But Bioshock Infinite.
Well, I played the 2 other game. Well, one of them, Ghosts of Sparta.
You played Ghosts of Sparta.
Yeah. So I know.
No, you played Chains of Olympus. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Ghosts of Sparta was dealt with your brother. Chains of Olympus dealt with your daughter.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm surprised they aren't making one about your wife. I mean, they've dealt with everybody else in your family.
Oh, they probably will.
Because they dealt with the father, dealt with the mother, which was in Ghosts of Sparta.
Right.
So all they need is your wife. And you only really see her in the first one.
But I don't think there's any other games that are coming out that I'm looking forward to.
Nothing on the top of my head.
Or at least nothing that I'm willing to spend $60 on right away.
I can't think of any. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
Well, they haven't made a...
The the original makers of Halo 343.
Yeah,
They're coming
that is
out.
not the original makers of Halo.
Well,
Bungie is the original.
Bungie, yeah, that's it. Bungie, that group, their next game.
I did
is-
hear about something from them.
It's kind of a weird looking game.
Is it going to be another FPS?
Nobody knows. They released one screen cap and like a
Yeah.
sentence, and it's called Destiny, which another one-word title. I'm sick of one-word title games.
One-word title everything.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like if it's a good game, if it's a good movie, good game, good book, you know what? Then all more power to you. But
What do you want more titles like Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Jesus.
Apes.
Rise of the Planet of the AIDS.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Rise of the beginning of the
Hey,
planet
you know
of
what?
the
That
maybe
could
of
be
the
a topic
things.
for our next podcast: curing AIDS and how religion go fuck itself more.
Religion can always go fuck itself more.
Yeah,
There's
but we-
always room for religion to fuck itself.
Yeah, well, right now, science 1, God 0. Sorry, God, but we got to throw it to the scientists who are working their asses off to cure children with AIDS
And not give children AIDS, like,
and malaria.
and malaria.
But what are we running at for time right now? 15?
Nope. 17.
Oh, 17. So we should probably cut this off soon. Any last minute ideas, thoughts?
Any last words, punk?
Well, look forward to my expectations. Are we gonna have a sound the same anytime soon?
Yeah. I've got a couple that are rolling in the dirt.
Okay, because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, we haven't done the sounds the same for a while.
No, we haven't. We could actually make one right now.
We could.
We
But-
should. We will. How about
I
that?
thought we had other things to do with our time.
Nope.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure working on our new show for this summer,
Oh.
it was one of your ideas.
Yeah, but I don't think
And-
we're going to have time for that.
What the fuck?
We've only got like an hour and a half
What time is it? 5:30?
or 4:30. I can't read it.
Jeez.
It's too small.
Well, I really doubt we've been here for an hour and a half, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for 4:30.
Regardless.
Plus, we have Saturday.
Saturday.
I was thinking more.
Saturday.
Saturday Night Fever.
No, that song's queer as fuck.
I know, but I love Bee Gees.
No, you shouldn't.
Bullshit.
I'm pretty sure your ass just took a huge dick in it.
Yeah, but that's another conversation I had with somebody. Is it gay to have anything up your ass? And if so, what about a woman's finger? Is a woman's finger up your ass pleasuring you?
See, that there's All right. We'll talk about this. Gay is not just the act of inserting something into an ass. Gay is love for a man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's all gay is. Gay is if you love another man.
Yeah.
If you look at a man and you love him like you love a woman, or if you look at a girl and you love her like you love a guy, if you're a girl, then that is gay. Any kind of sexual act between a man and a woman is straight, no matter what it is.
Even if it involves a dildo in the guy's ass.
Is it a chick doing it?
What if the chick is dressed like a dude?
I don't. You're.
See, I had
If
this
it's-
conversation with somebody up
It's
in Wayne.
still.
It was
I
the
just.
same fucking. It was because we were talking about fleshlights, the fake vaginas,
Whatever.
and he said if a man shoved that up your ass and then fucked the fleshlight, is that gay? If the fleshlight is in your ass and he's fucking it.
Who cares?
Well, we were bored.
See, that's
We
just,
were cleaning the bank and we were bored.
To me, that's just another homophobic bullshit thing.
he's
where-
not homophobic. We were just sticking around, literally.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
Literally, not figuratively.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really bent out of shape about that whole shit because
Well,
people
there's no
people are-
homophobic behind it.
well,
It's-
people are so fucking, no pun intended, tight-assed about it.
Yeah.
It's just,
They have a proverbial stick up their ass.
yeah. And
Keep
it's just
rolling.
ridiculous. You should, whatever happens behind closed doors between two consenting adults, you should
Or
not
one
give a
man
shit
rope
about.
in a Taiwanese hotel. David Carradine, rest in peace.
Whatever. Who cares? If you want to fuck dudes, fuck dudes. If you want to fuck chicks and dudes, do it. If you want trannies and traps and
Circus clowns.
circus clowns, you go fucking right ahead.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to use a whole tube of toothpaste.
Because what the hell,
Lipstick.
if two guys are banging like fucking
If two
rabbits
guys are
in
fucking
the
in
house
your-
next to me,
Yeah.
and I'm here and nothing's happening, and they're not coming in and raping me,
Oh,
do I care?
I don't know why we went to this realm because that's not what we're talking about.
I don't even care anymore.
We're talking about, is it gay if you shove a fleshlight up your ass and then a man's fucking that fleshlight
Who fucking cares?
and you get pleasure out of it, is it gay? I say no. Well, I say actually yes it is because you have a dick in your ass, regardless of what's covering it.
And that's I hate the whole thing. I think everybody should just admit that everyone is bisexual.
I mean,
There's no such thing as true straight, and there's no
Yeah.
such thing as true gay.
I told you
everybody-
about the clock,
Everybody has some sort of like,
but
wow.
it's your preference, and until
Well,
men
whatever. I just think that everybody just needs to get over it and admit that everyone's a little bit curious.
everyone's a little bit racist.
no.
But in this case,
Everybody's a little bit
gay.
homo. And if you say you're not, you're a
Everyone's a little bit
fucking
homo.
liar. You're a liar. If you say you're not, you're just a liar.
But I love boobs,
You do.
boobies.
Right.
Those
But you can't
boobies.
admit to me that Hugh Jackman isn't gorgeous.
Oh, we all have man crushes.
Yeah, exactly.
Liam Neeson's.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know that. Damn it! You don't know Liam Neeson's a Bruce Willis. All of my
But
peeps,
it just,
all the peeps out there who love Key and Peele, Liam Neeson's and Bruce Willis to the day they die.
the people just need to get over it and get their religious
to
stick out of
overcome
their
it?
ass. Well, because 90% of these fuckers are like, no, I'm not gay because if I'm gay, I'm gonna go to hell.
The Bible tells me so. See, we're getting into this. We're going to talk about it for 45
Well,
minutes.
that's because
We just need to end it now.
that's what it is. That's all it is. It's always
We've
religious
done this.
motherfuckers
We've done this talk
who
before.
who tell you that you can't be gay because you're gonna go to hell.
But that's not all religious motherfuckers. Those are the dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, well that's true.
Who
But
read
it's
the
just,
Bible and pick and choose.
it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but we've
It's
talked
fucking
about
ridiculous.
this.
We're done. This is the end.
Yes.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm Doug Schlabotnik. This
I'm
is the
Baldwin.
end of our motherfucking podcast.
Really? I barely get my name in. Baldwin.
Who are you?
Baldwin.
No one cares about you.
Baldwin.
Goodbye.